You certainly think of Iowa tight ends as pass catchers. There have been many great Iowa tight ends, still are, in the National Football League, but not a lot of them throwing touchdown passes. And the Brahmas, and here comes the quarterback, ready to go to work. You see the first half offensive leaders, 49 pass yards and the pick 6 thrown by Kevin Hogan, but the run game of Jayshawn Corbin got things going a little bit, and then the long pass from Stilianos to Anderson for the touchdown.
Way more of Jayshawn Corbin here in the second half, and Jontre Kirkland, get him involved. 1 target, no catches. Those are your 2 electric playmakers. Got to get the ball to him.
From the 32-yard line, Stilianos in motion on first down. Corbin off the fake. Hogan will keep, and nothing doing. They were ready for that Hogan run, and Isaiah Green-May right there to drop him. No gain on the play.
Yeah, he should have handed this one off. It's just a simple zone read. Isaiah Green-May gave his shoulders to the quarterback, which means he's looking at him. He didn't move. You got to hand that off. I know you're a quarterback. You want to show those wheels. Just give it to the running back.
Isaiah Green-May, who played 3 games for the Maulers in the USFL in 2023, was the assistant director of player personnel for the Wisconsin Badgers last year. 2nd and 9. Hogan in the pocket, hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Dowell. Dowell breaking tackles inside the 20 and down.
What a play right here by the Showboats defense. Kevin Hogan gets his arm hit. Okay, you're going up. The right tackle struggles with it. Love this for the Memphis Showboats for Kevin Hogan. He just gets bum rushed right into it. Watch this move right here. All right, you're going to set him up outside. You're going to come inside, then back out. Okay, he tries to throw it. He's got a guy wide open, and a huge interception to start the half. We just said eliminate the critical errors, and this one is
Marcus Mitchell got the swipe. Dowell with the pick, and now on first down, the handoff to Prince, and Prince is swallowed up in the backfield by Tavante Beckett. So 2 takeaways tonight for the Memphis Showboats. They only had 2 the entire season coming into play. They had a -10, -10 turnover margin on the year.
Is that good? I don't think
it's
so.
not good.
You got to protect the football. And if you're Memphis right here, you're looking to add to your lead.
2nd and 12. Williams to the end zone, incomplete. Good coverage. He wanted Jonathan Adams, but stride for stride with him, Chase, was Chris Steele.
Yeah, great coverage right here by Chris Steele. Love it. Jonathan Adams, only 2 catches so far. You're going to see right here, he sets him up inside, tries to go outside. Look at 22 right there. Chris Steele gets his head around. Little hand fighting. I like the no call. They're trying to get Jonathan Adams in the red zone involved. I like the fade. Just throw it up to him, let him stop and catch it.
So now 3rd and 12. Brahmas trying to force the field goal try after the interception. Lassiter motion. Williams to throw. Deflected and incomplete. And the Brahmas defense comes up with a huge hold, forcing Memphis into the field goal try.
Yeah, quick change of possession right there. And we teach this all the time from a defensive coordinator perspective. When the offense gives the ball away defensively, can you come in and shut them down? They lost 2 yards, Memphis did, on this drive right here. Great job by the Brahmas to keep this a 1-score game.
Went on for a 36-yard try he made from here earlier in the ballgame. And the kick just sneaks in along the left side. 20-14, Memphis by 6. Kevin Hogan avoids much damage with the interception here. It turns into 3 for the Showboats. The way to start that is to get a win tomorrow afternoon on Fox. Corbin will get the handoff on first down, and a good strong run, 8 yards for Jayshawn Corbin, and you've been calling for it all night, Chase Daniel. More Jayshawn Corbin.
More Jayshawn Corbin, more Jontre Kirkland. Let Kevin Hogan just settle down. San Antonio tonight, 2 turnovers today. Also got stuffed on that 4th and 1 quarterback sneak. Only down 1 score. Everything's within reach. Don't panic.
180. Watch that.
On 2nd and 2. Corbin again. 47-yard line.
It's the same exact play here, Kevin, with Jayshawn Corbin. He's reading this left defensive end. Remember, last series, he kept it this way. He said, you know what? He took my advice. I'm going to give it to the running back. Jayshawn Corbin is a star in the making. You've seen it these last 2 games. They are running the football downhill. The offensive line is imposing their will. Continue to do that right here.
19-yard pickup, his second run of 15 yards or more tonight. 12 carries, 67 yards for Jayshawn Corbin. Carry number 13 here as he sweeps the left side, and Corbin tripped up as he gets near the 42-yard line by Eli Walker coming up from a safety spot.
I like it. Play the clock game right here, right? Kirkland runs through, just outside zone to the left. Great block right here by Kevin Stilianos. Just continue running. He looks a little tired. Needs a little break sometimes. Got Aiden Robbins coming in for the change of pace back here.
Robbins at 6'2", 240 pounds, the former BYU Cougar.
There we go. Hey, Celtics.
Outside zone, outside zone.
NASCAR. Turbo shot.
2nd and 6. Robbins again turns upfield using that power. Look at the drive of Robbins down near the 38-yard line. 4-yard pickup, 2 yards short of a first down.
This looks to me like it's 2-down territory. What are they talking about down there? They got 2 plays to get the first down.
Houston pylon, pistol, hog right.
And I think they're just continuing to pound that football. Now here comes a little naked right off of this, right, Chase?
Yeah.
Run, and get those guys moving. Here comes the naked off of it.
I love it. Get the quarterback outside on the run.
Here we go.
Fake it left and go right, or fake it right, go left. They like it out of the pistol.
Johnny, set up. 180.
3 carries, 12 yards tonight for Kevin Hogan. On 3rd down, he'll throw with that naked Stilianos, able to keep his balance through the initial contact of Eric Guerrer and get the first down. Guerrer thought he got him down shy of the yard to gain, but he just was able to stay afloat.
Look at this dead leg right here by Kevin Stilianos.
Even Stilianos plus the touchdown pass. And on 1st down, Corbin back to work. And Corbin down to the Memphis 29. Peyton Pardee, what do you have cooked up second down?
Huddle, fight song.
Hey, here we go.
Huddle, fight
Huddle,
song.
huddle.
Huddle, fight song.
Huddle.
Brock, you got any idea what fight song is?
Huddle, fights.
Hey, get ready for fight song. Get ready for fight song. Hey, get ready for fight song. Here we go. Hey, fight song on 1. Fight song on 1.
Normally the fight song plays when you score a touchdown.
Hey, NASCAR. Turbo shot.
2nd and 5. Hogan eludes the rush, and down he goes. That song had a sour note.
Yeah.
So this play right here is they're trying to set up a screen for Elijah Mack right here. Watch him. He's going to go out 3 steps and come back in. That's a great job right there by Kevin Hogan, just eating it. Sometimes a bad play is throwing that and maybe an interception. He's showing his growth right there. A sack is okay. Sometimes as a quarterback, you want to try and fit that in there. A sack does not take you out of field goal range right here.
Hey, Johnny, set. 180. Watch out. Hey.
3rd and 8. Hogan in the pocket over the middle. Catch, first down. He found Justin Smith, and that's enough to get the first. But a flag is down.
Number 42.
Defense.
Good job, Phil. You all right?
15, 42 defense tacking on here. Full 15. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Number 42. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Steele Chambers as Smith limps to the sideline. Chambers called for the personal foul.
Yeah, the first time we've seen Justin Smith get open in the middle of the field right here. And Steele Chambers, one of the leaders. Okay, helmet to helmet right there. Ooh, I'm glad he's all right.
All right, we got trade to hog right. Boston.
That looks like it hurts. 2 takeaways, but they've had 2 personal foul penalties. You saw the first one out of bounds, the tackle late, and this one, the first one led to a touchdown. Will this one do the same thing?
First down and goal at the 8-yard line. Corbin, a little stutter step, and then the burst forward to the 5. 2nd and goal.
You know, when we were talking to Peyton Pardee, the head coach for the San Antonio Brahmas, earlier this week, he said D. Anderson is a red zone threat, one-on-one, huge target. We need to play him more. We need to get him the football. You got 2 downs right here, in my opinion, to let this guy go and score a touchdown.
Second and goal at the 5. Hogan looking, lots of time. Scampers left, ball batted at the line, and a diving attempt at the interception at the 3. Oh, what a pick! The big man, Josiah Bronson, the full dive to get the pick.
The big man down with the interception. This is unbelievable and such bad luck for Kevin Hogan because he had a receiver open in the back of the end zone.
Legal formation.
Right here, look at big 91 Josiah Bronson, who helped stop the 4th and 1 quarterback sneak.
Illegal
Right
formation,
there.
offense, holding, offense. Those penalties both decline. Results of the play is an interception. First down.
Eric Guerrer bats it down, and look at Josiah Bronson taking the Nestea plunge at the 3-yard line, and Bronson ends up with a pick. And the Showboats with their worst field position, but they'll take it from the 3-yard line up 20-14, and on first down a little hesitation, and then the burst to the 9 for Jalen Jackson.
Hey, trips left.
And Memphis, they're just running the football right at the San Antonio Brahmas defensive front. Memphis came into the game last in the league in rushing, but already has a season high in rushing yards. Not much through the air right now with Troy Williams, but you remember those 2 scrambles earlier. Just continue running the football.
Crazy that they've got 3 interceptions after having 2 in the first 7 games. Here's Williams, pulls this one, keeps it to the edge, and Williams stopped just right near the first down yardage. Did he get enough? By the initial spot, looked like he did.
Yeah, just a zone read right here, and this is exactly what head coach Jim Turner told us they would do. Let him be close. Let's see this angle right here. Does he reach out to it? Where's the ball when it crosses? It looks to be about a half-yard short. 3rd and short right here. Look for a run.
Hey, half left, 34 Charlie Reed, don't worry.
34 Charlie Reed.
So it is a first down, and now we've got a stoppage here. This may be looked at in the Verizon Command Center.
They're going to make it 4th.
It's going to put it, the line to gain was the 13. We're going to put it at the 12.5.
So Chase, you had
Reed. 35 straight read. Up left, 35. Up left, 35 straight read.
So 35 straight read, Kev. They're running to the left. He's reading the defensive end. I like this call right here. Put this in the hands of your quarterback to really read the defensive end. You only need a yard here.
See if Williams makes the right read on 3rd and 1. The handoff, right read. Big hole. Prince with a first down to the 19.
Let's go, keep going, baby. Let's go.
I love it. Exactly what they said. They're just reading one of these offensive or defensive linemen right here. If they crash and they go down, all right, right here, 96. Look at this hole. It's exactly what they want. This is what the RPO and the zone read does as a quarterback and a running back. It gives you lanes to run in. As a defensive end, you have to decide, do you take the running back or do you take the running quarterback? He chose the running quarterback right there and a first down.
125 yards rushing tonight. The handoff again. Pretty nifty running by Prince. That looked like it was going nowhere, Chase. He ends up with 9 yards on the run.
Deneric Prince, okay, from Manville, Texas, 5'11", 216. He's starting to get hot. I just go back, Kevin, to when we talked to Memphis head coach Jim Turner. Before this game, he said, I challenged this offensive line to run the football, a season-high in rushing yards right now.
And we saw him challenge that offensive line again mid-game. And the very next possession, they responded with a Jalen Jackson rushing touchdown.
Ready?
2nd and 1. And that zone read. Boy, Williams kept it as long as he could, and then finally Prince ends up with the football and the first down.
And if you're San Antonio, you got to get out of this too high safety look because they're running the ball at will right here. I would love to see them drop a safety down into the box because Williams is a threat to run the football along with Deneric Prince. Memphis, continue doing what you're doing. 5 rushes, no passes on this drive alone.
Let's go, let's go.
First down and 10 from the 35.
20. Listen.
Stay on the ground. This is Prince in some trouble and down at the 32. A loss of 2. And Brock Hewitt is with interim head coach Jim Turner of Memphis.
Hey, Coach Turner, what's been the key to the run game? To 130 rushing yards already on the afternoon.
I just think that we're getting a little bit of rhythm right now, right? Our backs are seeing the holes a little bit better. We're lifting the line of scrimmage, a little bit more downhill stuff. We just went outside right there. It didn't work out well for us. We're better off going downhill right now.
Regular.
Appreciate it.
Hey, JJ,
Second and 13.
What's up?
Hard to tell that Jim Turner has been an offensive line coach. We're better going downhill. Second and 13. Williams finds an open man. That's J.J. Wilson. That's a first down to the tight end, but the ball's ripped out. Wilson fighting for extra yardage. The ball ripped out of his hands, and Jordan Mosley comes up with it for the Brahmas.
Wow. If this stands, 6 turnovers today by these 2 teams. And it's a team meeting of Brahmas. At the defensive end right here, they're trying to pull the ball. J.J. Wilson right here is fighting for extra yards. You're running the ball so well, and you decide to throw it. This is unbelievable. When we come back, what is looking to happen? Is it going to stand? 88. Unbelievable. Still right there with the rip out.
San Antonio's back to the ground with Corbin from the 43. He pushes the pile down to the 37, a 6-yard pickup on first down. And you gotta love that, holding up the iPad for everybody to see, look what I did. I got a pick, or I got a fumble. I stripped that ball and I got it back.
I got 2 turnovers. You love to see it too. Just fighting for the ball. Rough and tough.
Not as happy on that sideline. Back to work on second and 4. Corbin again kept his balance close to a Brahmas first down. It'll bring up a 3rd and 1, I believe.
Second fumble recovery tonight and a forced fumble. This young man is having himself a game when his team needs him the most. He's 10th right now in the UFL in tackles, 6 foot 201, Havertown, Pennsylvania. Gotta love it. Huge play.
First down and 10. They do give him the first down. 89 yards rushing now for Corbin, and he'll get a breather. Hogan on the roll, and Hogan will just toss it short. And Stylianos with a flag down as he makes the catch.
No.
Looks like it might be OPI on 13, John Trey Kirkland.
At the line of scrimmage. At the line of scrimmage.
Look where he is.
I have number 13, offensive pass interference.
Offensive pass interference number 13.
Number 13.
And you had?
I said IDP 67.
67.
So 2 fouls.
Hey, it was at the line.
They're going to back the offensive.
We're going to go to OP. We're going to go offensive pass interference.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both on the offense. An eligible player downfield. Offense. Pass interference. Offense. The offensive penalty will be enforced. 10 yards, first down.
Here's Kirkland right here. This is what you get on an RPO run pass option, right? He's reading this guy. He decides to keep it. Watch Kirkland right here. He tries to pick. You can't do that. That is definitely illegal. And on these RPOs, when they get outside of the numbers, this offensive lineman downfield, they don't know when to stop. They think it's been handed off.
So it's 1st and 20 after the penalty. Back to the 43 it goes. Trying to get a little of that yardage back. The handoff to Jaden Sheridan, and the former Michigan Panther getting his first carry of the night. The Monmouth product gets a couple before he is dropped by Shelton.
And they seem content on running the football right here, Kev. Kevin Hogan, 10 of 18, 62 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. They're having success running the football. I don't know right now if Coach Party trusts Kevin Hogan to throw the football down the field. Look at these rushing yards, already 112.
Here we go. Set. 180. What's that?
The final play of the quarter here. 2nd and 18. Hogan just a quick swing to Sheridan. Sheridan on the edge, going nowhere. And that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have seen a little bit of everything. What else do you want on a Friday night in the...
Set up. 180.
3rd and 18.
What's that?
The draw play. Corbin on the run, got a block inside the 30. And if nothing else, Chase, that run by Jayshon Corbin sets up Tristan Vizcaino for a much easier field goal try.
And I think it's the right decision right here. 3rd and 18, a draw. Corbin's over 100 total yards for the 2nd straight game, a star in the making. Go down there, kick a field goal. Plenty of time left, 20-17 game if you make it. But a great run right there to get them a little bit closer for Tristan Vizcaino.
45-yard try. Vizcaino's high this year is 54. Good snap and hold. Vizcaino's kick on the way, and it is good. And the Brahmas within 3 at 20-17. 14:06 to go in this one. Now, Jonathan Adams on the Memphis side has been very, very quiet. We expected big things from the UFL's leader.
But this is the best receiver in the UFL. He is a weapon. You gotta find ways, whether it's an RPO, whether it's a screen, whether it's a quick slant, throw him a go ball, a curl route. When these receivers get involved early in the game or even in the middle of the game, they continue to get hot. You got to know that we're leaning on you because they still need to score points right here.
3-point advantage for Memphis. 14:06 to go in this one. A ton of time for either team. Memphis football. Kickoff fielded at the 2-yard line. Penny stopped shy of the 25. And here comes Troy Williams back to work.
5 straight read.
Ground game's been so important, Chase, for both of these offenses tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. 138 rush yards right now, season high. You hear the read game. There's a reason why Jim Turner wanted to start Troy Williams. It's because he could run the football. So expect to run this way, and you're reading this guy on the end of the line. This has been their offense to hold the game.
First down, Prince with the burst, and Prince with 10 yards on first down, and he'll move the chains.
If I'm San Antonio, we don't have an answer for this. This is 34, Deneric Prince getting downfield, and that's what he said. 52 right there, the defender. He is sitting there. His shoulders are facing the quarterback. As a quarterback, that's an easy read. Great job by that offensive line opening up these holes, man.
149 yards rushing tonight. On 1st and 10, good decision by Williams. Gets positive yardage. Had he handed it off, that play was going nowhere. Would have been a big loss on the play.
Exactly, and this is how they switched it up. Okay, we saw them stay on the line of scrimmage. Watch this defender right here. He runs right at the mesh point. Okay, exactly what you're supposed to do. You have to pick it. Okay, Troy Williams, I can go take it. That's a plus play. You're 2nd and short. Okay, get to 3rd and manageable. Continue to run the clock down. Continue to beat down this defensive line.
Ready?
2nd and 7. Prince Oh, what a play. You talk about toughness. On the edge, Matt Godel finishes it off. But that line blew that play up, Chase, from the very beginning.
They must have heard me talking about him getting pushed back right here. And if you're third down, which we have right here, Troy Williams is only 5 of 10, 36 yards. You saw the conversion to tight end J.J. Wilson earlier last drive. Right now they're 3 for 7. Average yards to go. We see that. Don't make a mistake. You defense is playing well. You got to get this first down.
Play clock down just as they get the snap off. Williams under pressure. He's going to try to tuck it and run, and he will not get the first down. Good coverage downfield. Nowhere to go for Williams, and Memphis is going to have to punt this one away with 11:45 to go.
This is what happens when quarterbacks don't play a lot. He's going to have Kwame Lassiter right here on a shallow cross, which is a part of the right. Not there. Let's run.
And a lot of that, Chase, that's from not being on the field a lot, right?
That's exactly. It's a second start of the year.
And Mangle's punt is blocked. The punt is blocked. And the Brahmas are going to take over at the 40-yard line. Penetration again, and Story Jackson with another chapter in this one.
This game is unbelievable. He's going to come from the left edge. Full extension right here. What else do you want from this game? We've seen everything.
The 39.
180. What's that?
Corbin has had a big night. 103 yards rushing. Back to Corbin again. Pushing his way over the left side and nudging the football inside the 35.
How many different ways can we run outside zone with Jason Corbin? You're going to have a slider coming back this time. And they're averaging 4 to 5 yards a carry. 2nd and 5 right here. Just continue to run that clock. You're getting close to field goal range. 19 rushes for almost 110 yards for the young man.
His season high 109 last week against DC. The UFL high 115 yards on the ground. The way they're going, he's going to break that UFL high this year as he gets his season high now and sets up a 3rd and 2.
3rd and manageable, but right now I want to call attention to Eliza Mack and Steven Stylianos, the tight ends. When we talked to Peyton Party, the head coach, he said we're going to be in a lot of 12 personnel. What's that? 1 back, 2 tight ends, and they're getting favorable looks in this scheme that they're running. They're going to continue to do it. I would not be surprised if they run it right here too. Just a great game plan by Peyton Party.
3rd and 2.
180.
The worst 3rd down team in the UFL. Can they convert on 3rd and 2? Corbin with the first down. Just inside the 30 and enough to move the chains. Peyton Party with a fresh set of downs to work with at 9:38 to go.
What a job by Peyton Party this year. Just dealt some horrible hands. Started as receiver coach, then went to offensive coordinator, then went to head coach. He's calling plays. He praised his staff, but right now the Brahmas are showing a little bit of Peyton Party in them, a lot of grit.
180.
Robbins in at running back. Robbins the carry, and Robbins going nowhere. 2nd down play call.
No, not right here. Okay, here's what we're going to do here. Trust me on this. All right, let's go. Staying in 12. All right, we're going to go sin, trips left up, Q, lion, blast, aloha.
Here we go. Sin, trips left up, Q, lion, blast, aloha. On 1, ready?
Play call on 2nd and 11.
No, you're good.
Empty backfield.
Set up. 180.
2nd and 11. And Hogan will keep. And Hogan will go nowhere. A yard lost back to the 31. And now 3rd and 12.
Okay, go 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. All right, 11 personnel. Okay, take care of the ball here. Trio right, blue check field 6, Z switch. Trio right, blue check field 6, Z switch.
Hey, trio right. Hey, Johnny, trio right, blue check field 6, Z switch. Johnny, ready?
Can this Memphis defense take J.J. Wilson off the hook for that missed block that allowed the punt block?
Johnny,
Third and 12. Hogan has time to the top side, and he finds a receiver. Short of the first down is Jontre Kirkland, but now fourth down, a field goal could tie it.
Kick, field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal,
Smart
field
move
goal,
right
field
here.
goal, field goal, field goal,
Peyton
field goal,
Party, you got to kick it. It's 20-17 right here.
Field goal, field
Tristan
goal, field goal.
Vizcaíno has 1 and 6. You got nothing to lose. Leave it all out on the field. This is what these two teams are doing.
39-yard try for Tristan Vizcaíno. And Vizcaíno misses it wide to the left. It is no good. J.J. Wilson field.
Times the guys have been open. Noel Mazzoni is frustrated. They want to take the open receiver. That was a manager looking at the pitcher and keeping him in the game.
But the bullpen is up just in case. Williams to throw. Pressure comes, throws, and it's dropped. Boy, there's nothing you can do if you're Troy Williams. Kwame Lassiter had that one hit him right in the hands.
He wanted to stay in, and he takes his eyes off the ball. The ball's a little bit behind him.
Second down and 10. And now after a 2-yard run, Noel Mazzoni with a third and long call.
And it's exactly what Brock was talking about. And Noel Mazzoni wants somebody to be able to throw the ball because the Brahmas are loading up the box versus the run.
Fish, 54 fish. We got ace right, travel. 54 fish, on one, ready. Fish, fish, fish.
There's E.J. Perry right there, backup quarterback for the game.
Third and 9. 3 for 8 tonight on third down. Williams. The pressure up the middle. He's in trouble. Down he goes. Tracked down from behind by Jacob Sykes.
What a play, and there's Mazzoni with his hands on his hips. You get an incompletion, a run for negative yards, and then a sack. Just an unbelievable move, a little up and under right there. Troy Williams holds on to the football. We've said this, number 90, 93 right there. Just there's nowhere to go with the football. You can't take a sack in that situation. Jacob Sykes just gets through. He holds on to the football way too long.
Outstanding punt, driving Stevenson all the way back. Stevenson across the 30 and down at the 31. Brahmas down 3 with the ball and 4:54 to play in this one. This Memorial Day weekend, it's down 3 with the ball at their 31-yard line.
Yeah, next time Memphis is on offense, I would imagine that there's going to be a quarterback change, especially if they want to throw the football. But right here, you're down 3. You got plenty of time left. You're not in a 2-minute drive. You can run it. You can throw it. You have all 3 of your timeouts. See what happens.
180. Watch out.
First down and 10. Corbin will get the carry on first down. And Corbin not finding much that time. Maybe a yard. And Chase, you have to wonder if Memphis still has a 3-point lead when they get the ball back. That might dictate what you want to do. The situation of the game is different at that point. Probably more of a run game than a pass game if you're still up.
Yeah, that's a great point. You'd imagine that they just continue to do the zone read. The thing is, San Antonio has 3 timeouts. You're going to have to throw it if you get the ball back, depending on what happens here.
Second down and 9. Quick toss. Pass incomplete. Looking for a flag is Jontre Kirkland. And this is really close. Mark Gilbert on the coverage. Play clock under 10. Could have super challenged to put a flag on that if they wanted, if they really thought it was. They did not, and now third and 9. Holding, going deep down the sideline, and wants the flag, and there it is. Jontre Kirkland wanted the flag to play before, and is letting Mark Gilbert know that he got one this time.
Interference, defense, number 14. Automatic first down.
Exactly. His left arm wraps around Jontre Kirkland.
Coming up on 3 to play in this one.
Z slant right here.
180. Watch out.
Holding out of the backfield, Corbin. Tough catch up off the sideline. First down, San Antonio in Memphis territory down 3.
You heard him say Z slant. It's exactly what happened right there. Number 6, Jayshawn Corbin.
Pittsburgh.
To the flat.
Strong left, Pittsburgh. Strong left, Pittsburgh.
Hey, strong left, Pittsburgh. On one, ready?
It's going to be
180. I shot.
First down, Corbin spins, and Corbin picks up 8.
Let's go here. Let's go. F away to trips left, Wolf, firm, teal, marine. F away to trips left, Wolf, firm, teal, marine.
Firm, teal, marine. On one, ready?
All right, so we're going to run
go.
juke route.
Hey, Johnson,
Right now.
You're here. You're here.
Hold on,
They
sorry.
may not get this off before the 2-minute warning.
Tonight.
And they do not. Took a long time to get that play in, and they didn't. A tie or a touchdown for the lead.
Aloha,
2nd and 2.
Johnny,
2 minutes to
hey,
go.
watch the ball. Speedy.
Brahmas on the move. 34-yard line of Memphis.
Hey. Hey, Jeter. Johnny. Tonight. 180. What is that? Hi.
Hogan down the sideline, one-on-one coverage incomplete. He wanted D. Anderson, but he was well covered by Cameron Dantzler.
Taking a shot on 2nd and 2. I don't hate it.
Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Go strong left, ho, Boston. Strong left, ho, Boston. Strong left, ho, Boston.
Hey, party. Celtics.
Celtics.
Hey,
Celtics.
strong left, Celtics. On one, ready?
I love it.
Gotta go.
I love it. They're going to run the outside zone right here. Keep the clock running. Big time 3rd and 2.
180. What is that?
And on 3rd and 2, the handoff. Corbin falling forward. Did he get the first down? That last little lunge may have gotten it.
Did he get it? The lunge, the effort, the intensity. Okay, first down here. We're good.
Set.
So they give the first down. First down and 10. Hogan, a little pitch to the edge. Corbin to the 15-yard line.
Corbin's been their star player all day long. A little speed option off the left defensive end. We like it. Now there's a minute 20 left. Memphis has 3 timeouts, so does San Antonio. You are not in a hurry right here. You want to bleed the clock down as low as possible. If you're Memphis right here, depending on what happens, I would start using timeouts.
Yeah. Set. 180. What is that?
First down and 10. Hogan on the draw. And Hogan stacked over the 14-yard line. Tackle from Josiah Bronson and a timeout.
Smart my Memphis right there. Take a timeout. San Antonio, you got plenty of time. I don't love the play call right there, Kevin Hogan. I love you. You're not the type of runner that Jayshawn Corbin is. Jayshawn Corbin has the most rushing yards this game in the entire season of the UFL. He's gone for 142 yards. We talked about him getting the ball. Put the ball in this young man's hand. He is
2022 season got 6 games of action for New York in 2023. Had 1 carry for 1 yard.
What is that? Hi.
2nd down and 9. Hogan to the air. Pressure comes, throwing for the end zone, and it is dropped. John Trey Kirkland had it hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. It's 3rd and 9.
Hands and a great play by Vandenberg to knock it loose. When that ball is in your hands, you have to squeeze it. But Zeke Vandenberg with the play of the game so far right here to knock it out.
And a timeout has to be called. That play clock down to 2. And so San Antonio uses its 2nd timeout. They have 1 remaining, 52 seconds to go. What's the strategy?
Okay, we're going to go Sin, trips right, Wolf, Rose, GTFO, Z grab. Z grab. I'm going to tell you exactly what you got. You're in the slot. You have an out or a comeback at
watch the ball.
10 yards.
You see that right arm right there by Zeke Vandenberg. Play of the game so far.
Hey, here we go.
They're trusting Kevin Hogan to throw the ball right here. I like the decision.
Rose, GTFO. Hey, Johnny, hey. Hey, Johnny. Hey.
3rd and 9.
Johnny, hurry. 180. What is it? Hi.
3rd down. Hogan steps up. Hogan floats left, throws to the goal line. Touchdown. Jayshon Corbin. 46 seconds to go, and the Brahmas take the lead. But there is a flag down on the play. And this one's brutal.
Let him go. 50 throws his hands up in the air. That's what gets the flag. Just a brutal mistake. We've seen it all game long. Can they overcome this? They're still in field goal range. No sacks. You have a timeout.
180.
3rd and 19 at the 24. 4-man pressure. Hogan throws it short. Corbin yanked down at the 15-yard line. In field goal range by plenty for Tristan Vizcaino, but remember, he missed earlier.
He just took it. Yeah, he just took it. He just took it. Okay,
smart.
Field goal.
Memphis.
They went on the ISR from the switch side, but if not, get it to the check down. I'm good.
He's talking about the decision to check it down right there to Jayshon Corbin. It's a smart decision. 3rd and 19. Very unlikely that you're going to get it right there. The most important thing, he completed the football, made Memphis take a timeout. Now, if San Antonio makes this, Memphis will have 2 timeouts left, and we talked about the switch at quarterback possibly going on, Brock. I don't know what you're hearing down there.
Well, most of the focus is on this field goal and on the former Husky and whether he can flush that last miss.
Tristan Vizcaino, this from 33 for the tie. Big snap and hold. Vizcaino's kick curling through, and we are tied at 20 with 26 seconds to play in the 4th.
What a game. What a game. Options through 7 weeks, and he's only started 4 games. This just tells me they're content on taking it to overtime unless they have a really good return right here.
They'll go to work with Deneric Prince, who's tripped up just across the 20 at the 21. So 20 seconds in a 20-20 game. Memphis looking for a potential big play to set up a winning field goal. Not a lot of time, but 2 timeouts. I would take a knee here.
And by the way, congratulations. Congratulations, Chase. Your first game ever, and we're 20 seconds away from overtime. For the 2nd time in like 4 years.
Yeah, seriously. It's unbelievable.
Well, the good news is, Chase, I think I've done every UFL overtime there has been. So we'll be able to navigate it together. We're going to have another overtime as Troy Williams takes the knee. And we are getting free football to start week 8. What more would you want for the Fox UFL Friday night in week 8? 2 1-6 teams, and they want to keep playing. 20-20. We've got our eye.
Adams, where you at?
Memphis in its 2nd overtime game of the year. Their only win came in overtime against Birmingham. Williams to throw, open back of the end zone, and Dawood Davis hopping for 2.
What a throw. Just an absolute BB to Dawood Davis. Okay, Jonathan Adams, you're going to see here, he's going to clear out the safety, and Davis is going to come run this backline play behind all the defenders. San Antonio decided to 0 blitz. They brought 6 guys. They were able to pick it up. He just ran right behind the defenders. Nice start right here for Troy Williams.
And Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, was that Dawood's first catch of the season?
Dawood Davis with the grab, his first catch of the season after 41 last year. And because it's a 2-point try, it doesn't necessarily count as a catch.
He was all UFL last year, though, Brock.
Silver twirl. Cue. On one, ready?
That was Troy's best throw of the night by far.
So now Kevin Hogan looking to answer. Attempt 1 of 3 for the Brahmas. And a stoppage.
Bridge. I'm going to challenge the previous play.
He wants to challenge.
They're number 1, correct? I'm going to challenge a false start on number 1 with the blue guys on their previous XP attempt.
Just be careful.
We haven't run another play, so can we not
run a play? So, Dean, what he's saying on the previous play when they scored.
He's challenging a false start on number 1, correct? Is that what he's challenging?
Yes. Challenge on number 1.
Correct.
That is correct.
Good. Drop the flag.
All right, so it's challenging that it's a false start. He's in
waiting on my guys in the box.
Okay, so he's got to be simulating the start of the play for it to be a false start. Something quick and abrupt. He's really just setting his feet. He's not, there's nothing quick, nothing abrupt. He's not simulating the start of the play. Remember, he was in motion. That's not a false start. After review, the challenge is unsuccessful, and San Antonio's challenge is charged a timeout.
You put it away, you're out.
After further review, the challenge is unsuccessful by San Antonio. They have no more challenges for the remaining of the game.
Hey, Jay Elliott.
That was Dean Blandino. You heard him in the Verizon Command Center in San Antonio.
Yes,
now
we're
out
out there.
of timeouts.
Tusk left, ZN, Silver, Twirl, YQ.
No more challenges, so everybody's out of challenges.
left,
Memphis
ZN,
used theirs
Silver,
earlier in the game.
Twirl,
San Antonio
YQ.
uses
On
theirs
one, ready?
here. There will be no more challenges. Coach initiated.
Shot. 180. By shot.
First attempt for the Brahmas. Hogan with pressure throws into the end zone. It's incomplete. Wanted to get it to Alize Mack with pressure in his face. There is a flag down, though.
Defense, number 91. Penalty placed at the 2-yard line. Retry for 2.
See right here, 91. Josiah Bronson gets right through, takes that right hand to the head of Kevin Hogan. Watch it right here. He comes through. Kevin hits his hand on his helmet, but right there you see that right wrapped glove right to the face.
Right, Broncos punch. On one,
Correct call right here.
Yeah, anytime you make contact with the head of a quarterback, that flag's coming out.
Hey. Shot.
So another try for 2.
By shot.
Now they go to the ground with Corbin, and Corbin is stacked up. Oh, the Showboats defense rising up. 2 denials. And Memphis holds the 2-point lead.
9 guys in the box. Okay, throw the football. Throw the football outside. They finally said, hey, we've had enough of Jayshon Corbin running the ball. And it's a huge stop right here for Memphis. But, man, they were ready for that one. It was one-on-one outside.
Listen up. We got Ace Right, F Fly, 64, HBO, X Slam. Come on, ready. We back up. Yeah, hey.
So Memphis trying to grab a 4-point lead in this overtime shootout. Second attempt. Williams looking to the end zone. Caught by Kai Loxley. 24-20. That was the score of Memphis's win over Birmingham. If they can get a stop here, they'll match it for their second win of the season.
What a throw here by Troy Williams. Has made his best 2 throws of the day. You're going to see Kai Loxley right here on a slant route. Watch him fit this in here. Obviously, the first throw was great. He throws it over the defender right there, and Kai Loxley goes up. Look at his eyes. He's looking off the defender. He throws it over Jordan Williams right there. The best 2 throws of the night, Brock, have come in overtime after he told his coach, I want to stay in the football game, and he delivers.
Set on. 180. Right side.
So the Brahmas need to convert or this game is over. Hogan looking wide open in the end zone. Jontre Kirkland. And the Brahmas are very much alive.
And you saw this same exact route, Kev, from Memphis. Kevin Hogan, they steal it. My guy right here, Jontre Kirkland, we've been talking about, he's going to come up, he's going to run the back end line. It's exactly what we talked about. There's 4 defenders from Memphis at the goal line. The goal line in the end zone is 10 yards. You have to cover the back end line, and a perfect throw right there from Kevin Hogan as the San Antonio Brahmas stay alive.
But now that Brahmas defense has to get a stop here. If Memphis scores, this one's over. Brahmas defense needs a stop to give Kevin Hogan and the offense one last try. 24-22. Troy Williams and Memphis looking for the win. Williams to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Tavante Beckett. And San Antonio's going to have a chance to move this to sudden death.
This is crazy right here. Troy Williams. Okay, you're going to look this way. Tavante Beckett's going to stare down. Okay, look, he stares this down. Number 1, Tavante Beckett runs. He's wide open, but you can't do that. And they stay alive. They got a chance to send it to sudden death, like Kevin said.
So Kevin Hogan and the Brahmas offense with a conversion. Keep it alive through the shootout and send this one to a sudden death overtime.
Your best 2 players are 13 and 6. Okay, Jayshon Corbin, Jontre Kirkland, look for them to get involved.
180.
Here he is. Game on the line. Hogan to throw. Looking. Pressure comes. Hogan staying alive with a flag down. Throwing for the end zone. Batted away. The pass is incomplete. And Memphis with a 24-22 lead. The flag down is the only thing keeping this game going.
Offense, that penalty decline, ruling on the field is incomplete pass. The game is over.
Showboats win it 24-22 in overtime. Their second win of the year.